I'm just walking through the park just to see if anyone pops on first before I start talking. If you have any question, it's a question about motivation and how to keep it. It's real beautiful outside today. Well, it's cloudy, but anyhow. So just waiting for a few people to jump on. My latest question, especially around this time of year, it came from somebody that has been starting and stopping, and wanted to know if I had any advice for her on how to keep from quitting again this year, because she's always starting and stopping. And I do get this question a lot, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. Just trying to get away from the squirrels. There's a lot of squirrels out here. It's interesting. Okay. So my gut instinct here is to just let you guys know that one thing that I'm most concerned with when you guys are starting your New Year's workouts, or even just starting any time of the year, is essentially you come in with a really grandiose plan. So most of the time what I'm trying to do when people want to get started is asking them what exactly their plans are, because they usually already have an idea of what they think is the right thing. And if I try to tell them what I think first, then it doesn't always jive. So I usually try to let people talk first. And so usually there's a big long laundry list of things that they plan to do. And they plan to go to the gym every day for an hour. They plan to like revamp their whole kitchen. They're going to start packing their food in Tupperwares and taking it and all of this stuff. And they come in with a really high level of energy to the gym for the first time. So what I want to suggest is for you guys not to do that. So what I would like to suggest is that the reason that you keep quitting is that you're bombarding yourself with way too much stuff right now. So what I would rather you guys do is do gradual change and just do 1 or 2 things a week, 1 or 2 things at a time, and then just wait for that change to stick before you add anything else onto it. So what I would like you guys to do is think about what it is that you want first. Because if you don't know what you want, then you're not going to know where you're going. And then I'd like you to think about what you want in a reasonable way. Like, is what you want actually, like, are you able to see that in your mind? Like, can you actually picture yourself that way? Can you picture yourself 50 pounds lighter? Like, I want you to actually kind of sit with your goal and then see if you can see it. Because if you can't really see it, and when you actually say what your goal is, you think in your mind at that point, you're like, oh, well, I can't really do it. Then you've got to back your goal up. You've got to take it back a few steps to something you can actually see. So if it's a weight loss goal and you can't see yourself actually losing 50 pounds, can you see yourself losing 10 pounds? Okay? And so then, like, what would a 10-pound lighter version of yourself do on a daily basis? And it could be something like getting stronger or increasing your bone density or whatever it is, but I'm just going to pick weight loss for right now because that's what I get asked about most this time of year. So sit down with a piece of paper, think about what that version of you looks like, and then start to think about like what that version of you would really need to do. Is it eat breakfast? Is it exercise? I'm sure you are going to get flooded with a list of ideas. So if you would go ahead and just write that list down on a piece of paper, and then what I want you to do is look at that piece of paper and pick the easiest thing. Now this is going to go against some of the advice that you might hear other places, and then that's okay. But what I think would be best for you to do is pick the very easiest thing, something that you know you can do. So if you pick something that you know you can do, and then you do it, then that's going to build your self-esteem and your self-confidence. Because I also feel like a lot of the reason why people keep quitting repeatedly is because they lack self-esteem, lack self-confidence, and maybe even lack some self-love in there. Okay? So the more little things you can stack that you've done well, then the more your self-esteem is going to increase. So let's say that you can't picture yourself joining a gym and going to the gym 6 days a week. But what can you picture yourself doing? Can you picture yourself like going on a walk in the park. Can you picture that? So put that down. And then what you're going to want to do, if you actually want to be able to do it, is set yourself up like a trigger for the next day. So let's say that you say that you're going to take a walk, and you can picture yourself taking a walk for 10 minutes. Figure out when in your time schedule that you're going to do that, and then maybe bring your shoes with you. So like, let's say it's going to be after work, you're going to go exercise or you're going to go walk. Bring your shoes with you, and as soon as you get in the car, put those shoes on your feet. Okay? And then go wherever it is that you're going to take your walk, or something like that. Think of something that you can set up for yourself that will trigger you into doing the next action. Okay? So what if you say you're going to do something, and you set up the trigger, you put the shoes on, and then you still find yourself sitting in the car not wanting to go walk? What then? Maybe you're thinking too far. Like maybe you're thinking like too far down the next 10 minutes. Maybe just think about, could I open the door? And then open the door. And then think about, could I take 5 steps? And then take 5 steps. And then just keep going and going and going. And then what if you totally blow it? Like what if you totally blow it and you totally sabotage yourself, or something comes up, like life happens, because that will happen. Like as soon as you decide you're going to do something, life will happen, and then you won't be able to do it for some reason. And then you didn't meet your goal. So the next day, I want you to try to go ahead, and I want you to try to do it again. Okay? So if you fail at doing something that you said you're going to do, try it again the very next day. And if you fail again, I want you to go back to that list that you made, and I want you to pick something else. Okay? Whatever you want success to be is success for you. Okay? Success for you doesn't have to look like... There's a dog. Oh my gosh. There's a dog on the live stream. Hello, dog. That is hilarious. Hi. Success for you does not have to look like anything else for somebody else. Okay? That really just threw me off, and now his owner's coming. So let's say that you're following a bunch of people on Instagram and they're kind of making you feel like shit about yourself. Like if you're following anybody on social media and what you're doing pales in comparison to anything that they're doing, and you're thinking that you're following those people and then that's helpful for your motivation, but you actually feel like shit about yourself when you watch that person, I might unfollow that person. Like, nothing against them. They might be doing awesome stuff. But if it's not helping you, then I would stop following that person. Okay? So, you can start over and you can be a success every single day. Okay? You can fail one day and then you can recommit the next day. You can have a rebirth like every single day. Okay? We say born again, or we say rebirth. And it has religious connotations to it, but you can choose to start over every single day, and that's fine. You can fail, and then you can recommit the next day. You can fail, you can recommit the next day. So the question, like, how do I keep myself from quitting? Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about how to keep yourself from quitting, okay? Start again, and start again, and start again. And even if it's just that you pick for the very first thing you're going to do, that you're going to eat an apple or a piece of fruit every day, that is fine. That's success. Okay? That's what I have for you. Don't pick something huge. Make a list of all the things that are small, and then little by little go down the list. And if it is a weight loss goal, stay off the scale. Okay? Maybe for some accountability, maybe like once every 2 weeks, but please don't get on the scale every single day and kill your brain with that. Okay? So again, I'm at MAITRAINER.com, MAI trainer.com. I would love for you to join me for 365 days free, so you'll see that prompt. And if you're interested in any kind of training programs for the new year, just go to Start Here on the menu, and then you're going to find programs anywhere from like $19 to $39 if you want to totally self-lead yourself. And then there also is updated information for personal training, and then also like online personal training. So, okay, that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks. Bye.